Welcome back. Uh, Today I want to look at the financial statement of a not-for-profit making organizations. So non-for-profit organization or non-trading organization are those organizations which are established not for earning profits but for promoting art, culture, sport, education, among others. Then we have the distinction between not-for-profit making organization and profit making organizations. So on the basis of the comparison, for profit organization, it's a legal entity in its meaning which obtains profit for the owner. Is known as for profit or profit organization, while that of non-profit organization is a legal entity which operates for serving the society as a whole. Then on the basis of motive, profit organization are for profit motive, while non-profit organization are for service motive. The form of organization, profit organization are sole proprietorship or the partnership firm or company, while non-profit organization are club, trust, public hospital, society, all that. And the management for profit organization, it's done by the sole proprietor, partners or directors, as the case may be. While that one for the non-profit organization is done by the trustee committees of the governing bodies. We also look at the source of revenue. Profit organization, they get it from the sale of goods and services, while non-profit organization get it from donation, subscription, membership fee, grants, all that. Then we also have the on the basis of commenced through profit organization is commenced through capital contributed by the owners, while that one for non-profit organization it is funds from donation, subscription, government grant, and so on. We also have financial statements. Profit organization prepare the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement, while that one for non-profit organization we prepare receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, and the balance sheet. Where the money earned over and above profit is transferred to the capital in the profit organization, where that one for non-profit organization surplus is transferred to capital fund. So these are the major differences between the profit organization and non-profit organization. So I can give you a minute to take a screenshot of that as we continue. Remember to write any comment or any question below, as well as if you have any personalized question you need, I'll gladly help. Let's look at the types of fund and their accounting treatment. So there are various types of fund that we get from the not-for-profit organization. You have these subscriptions. You have subscription, which is it's a recurring income for non-profit organization. So that is also one type of fund, as well as the one of the main source of revenue. Then we have donation, where specific donations, we have specific donations or general donations. So for specific donations, there are donations for specific purposes, like donating for building, library, furnitures, all that. But that one for general donations, the amount is the one that determines whether it is capital revenue receipts. Because if it is very small, it is treated as income. But if the amount is such huge, it will be treated as a capital receipts. Then we have the grants. These are received from the central government, state, local bodies, all that. They are for specific purposes, such as constructions and of buildings or purchases. Then we have the legacy, is the amount received by the non-profit organization as per the will of a deceased person. Then we have the endowment fund, the fund meant for permanent means of support. So we have that, which is a capital receipt. Then we have the entrance fee. These are the amount of the fee collected on the admission of members. So those are the types of funds that we find. We can also look others. We also have the sales of old assets. It's also another type of fund, which is the amount of money realized from the sale of old assets, which should be treated as capital receipts and should be credited to the assets account. Then you have the sale of newspapers and periodicals, journals, all that. So those are treated as income. Then you have the expenditure stock items. These are like stationary sport material like bats, ball. They are the expenditure stocks items. The value of those type of items which remain unused and should be deducted from the total amount spent. Then you have the sales of scrap, grass, etc. This is treated as a revenue receipt and shown on the income side. You have the life membership fee, which is granted to members on their making up a lump sum payment. Then you have the payment of honorarium paid to person for specific services alleged by him. Then you have the special purpose fund. Example those of tournament fund, charity fund, prize fund, endowment fund, all those are special purpose fund. So these are the types of funds, the accounting treatments that we find. So you can get a screenshot of that as we continue. So we are going to look at the nature of receipts and payment account. So a receipt and payment account is summarized cash book or cash and bank for a given period, or simply a summary of cash transaction as in the cash book. So it is analyzed and classified under a suitable heading, including the opening and closing balances. So that is the nature of this receipt and payment account that we are going to look at it. So what are the characteristics of this receipts and payment account? So we are going to look at a few. So we are going to say one characteristic is that it is a bridge addition of cash book. So it is in fact a summary of cash book. Then all the cash receipts during the whole year are recorded on its left hand. That is the debit side, while all the cash payments during the whole year written on its right hand. That is the credit side. Then we have the cash receipts and cash payment of both capital revenue. So the nature are recorded here. Then you also have the ordinary cash transaction are recorded on this account. Then you also have it is generally show debit balance. So in case of bank overdraft balance, its net balance may be credited. Then its closing balance indicate closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank. Then we have it is not an account with the double entry system, so it is a statement only. Then it is prepared on the last day of the accounting year. So those are the characteristics of receipts and payment account. So let's look at the advantages of receipts and payment account. The total receipts and total payments under various heads are available at a glance. You can find them there. Then the amount of cash in hand at the year end can be ascertained. Then the correctness of cash book can be verified through it. So these are some of the advantages of having this account. Let's look at now the income and the expenditure account, because we have look at the receipts and the payment account. For the income and expenditure account for not-for-profit organization, so it's a revenue account prepared by the non-profit organization not to ascertain surplus or deficit for a particular period. So it is used to show this surplus or deficits for a particular period, where the statement of financial position it involves the assets or the capital expenditures, the outstanding incomes, prepaid expenses are also shown on the asset side, where the capital receipts or the liabilities, capital fund, outstanding expenses, incomes received in advance are all shown on the liability side of the balance sheets. So generally, the surplus is shown by adding it to the capital fund. So these are the two other accounts that we are going to find on looking the non-profit organizations. So hope we are together up to there. You can find some time and take a screenshot on that. Let's look at this illustration for receipts and payment account. So from the foreign cash book, prepare receipts and payment account for the year ended at 5 December, that 1st December 2005. So you are being given the dates, so you can see them here, from January to December 28. Then you have the reference, all the subscriptions, anything. You can see the admission fees, subscriptions, sales of old newspaper, sales of old newspaper donations. Then on the other part, we have now the rents, the travel expense, the salaries, all these electric charges, stationaries. It's also from January to December 31st. Rent and balance carried down. So we are told to prepare the receipts. So get a screenshot on that, so that will be on the same track. So we are being given all these expenses and all of the payments. Then we have been given on 206, we have been given the balance brought forward. So we are going also to utilize that. So in our solution, we are going to start with the title. So the ABC Club receipts and payment account for the year ended that 1st December, as you can see. So on our receipt sides, So we are going to indicate all what we show on our receipts. So, or the incomes. So we have the balance brought down. We have been given it is 250. I think that we can verify. Yes, it is 250. So all these others, we are going to add them together. If they are this, you have sale of old newspaper and sale of old newspaper. We are going to combine the two amount. So that we don't have a very huge risk. So the subscriptions, we are going to add all the subscriptions. We have that one for 600 on February 2, 950. Then you have 880 and 250. All that. Then you get 2680. Then you also have that one for admission fee, 25 and 30. Then sale of old newspaper, you have 10 and 15. Donation and sale of old furnitures, which is 150. Then on the payment, we are going to have the rent. We add all the rents, which were 200, 300, and 130. Also on our traveling expenses, on the payments that we did, we have the 15 and 25. Then we also have the salaries, 250, 320, and 350. And then we have the entertainment expense. We have 150 and 80. Then we have the electric charges. We have 20 and 30. The furnitures, 200, 300, and 130. Then we have the furnitures, all the expenses, payment, we paid 200, 330. That's 18 and 12. Stationery, we had 110 newspaper we bought. We also have the books. So adding, if they are 2 or 3, we add them together so that we compile a single account. So then we find the balancing figure. So the balance carried down here is 550. So this is the one that we are going now to bring forward on the 2006. So the total was 3310. So this is a special way of doing the or preparing the receipt and payment account, as you can see. So you have any question here, can ask, take a screenshot, write the comment, also ask for any personalized coaching, and I'll gladly help. So for any question, just wish me below. So I hope you are taking the screenshots. So thank you. So let's continue studying and for better tomorrow. So thank you.